lives and inspiring innovation, Concept Medical is a research-oriented organization which works to develop groundbreaking and innovative medical devices.
Concept Medical, established in 2008 as a pure R&D company. We have been into R&D for 8 years before commercializing our first product. As a company, we have a vision and mission to convert concepts into reality. And funny thing that to show this, our first marketing image was an astronaut growing a plant on moon. That's a concept that we would want to show that we are changing into reality. So that's one of the foundations of the company, and we have been able to commercialize more than now 6 products in the market, in the European markets, Asian markets, in the African markets, of course in the Indian market. And we are very proud to say all the 6 products, we are the only company so far to have those products in the world, and they are the need of the market since last 2 decades.
Concept Medical has developed a strong presence in the European, Asian, African and Indian markets. They've been able to commercialize 6 products which have been the need of the market for the last 2 decades. Concept Medical is the only company in the world to be manufacturing these products and has also patented them. The company is distributing these products in over 50 countries and has approvals in 80 countries already.
So Magic Touch is one of our product, which was the first product that we had launched. Basically, everybody knows about the drug-eluting stents or the angioplasty that happens in the heart. After a stenting is done, there are still in today's world 15 to 20% chances that the stent would go down or collapse. And to put another metal in the artery is not something a doctor would want to do. So that's where our product Magic Touch comes in. Where a stent couldn't go, or where a stent has already been done and the stent has collapsed, Magic Touch goes in and opens the artery, leaves the drug and comes back. A stent would be an implantable device which stays in your body for life, but a Magic Touch or a drug coated balloon is a non-implantable device which goes in, does the drug release and comes back again. So while we were on this project, we understood that there are more arteries than the heart artery. So we went to the peripheral arteries for the below the knee, the arteries in your leg, which causes a diabetic foot. And it is really sad to know that in India, that a diabetic foot patient would come after 12 or 13 years of the disease already being developed in his artery. They go to a doctor and the doctor would have to suggest to ampute the foot. But in our case, if the patient is more aware and is able to go to a doctor earlier, he can get the Magic Touch PTA in his peripheral artery, and there won't be any need to get a foot amputated. We have done a few clinical trials in Singapore, and we have understood that the previous generation product would only save the patient out of 100, 40 to 45 times. So in clinical trials in Singapore, we have already seen the results of Magic Touch PTA to have a patency or a success rate of 75 to 80%. Our R&D team is still further working to go closer to 100%. Also, I would like to bring in that 2 more products which are widely a big issue, which are solution to a widely big issue in India, are AV fistula, AV graft and erectile dysfunction. Yes, erectile dysfunction, people might think that only Viagra would help, but then our studies and our research and development has helped us to understand that there's a arthrosclerosis in a pudendal artery, which means there's a blockage in a penile artery which can be opened through a small Magic Touch balloon, and you won't need to take oral tablets again. So we are heading towards a revolutionary and a plethora of products which have never been developed or marketed before, and we are looking at some technologies which will change the world for better. As a company, we are very much obsessed being number one in the race of being the first person or the first company to bring up some technology or product. The same way, all our products, we are very much working to get in US, to get in Japan, and making us the first and the only company in the whole world to have this product approved in countries like US and Japan. And secondly, as a company, we have a big plan to go public. We have a plan to go public in US, in NASDAQ, and that's a plan that's not very far. And we think as a company we'll achieve that very, very soon.